Hmm. Well, it's been a long time coming, but hey everyone, welcome to Bayonetta 3 playthrough. I started playing this months ago, but I haven't posted a Let's Play of it because, well, I'm still not finished with it for one, and two, the footage of the first few episodes got corrupted. It's why we have all wrong here in this title sequence. Normally you wouldn't see her, you'd see Gomorrah, because that's the actual first summon you get, but later you unlock Alron, which was on Bayonetta 2, and it's neat, but the reason why the footage got corrupted, it did really get corrupted, it's just, the video is constantly flickering, so it's literally unusable. So this is as far as I currently got, side chapter 2, which is I think is like near the halfway point of the game. It goes probably something like this. But we have to start back from here because all the footage up until right here, this chapter right here, is corrupted. So I have to do all these chapters over again just so that I can get proper footage of the beginning of the game, quote unquote. So let's go do that. The only problem is that I get a bunch of unlocks before I really should have them in the beginning, but I'm really playing this game for the story, not for the challenge. So that's what we're going to be going for. Also, we are playing as Bayonetta 1 Bayo right here, which has a new design for later on.
Tell me something.
Also, it's probably for the best that I actually restart because the chapters take forever to finish in this game. They take like at least an hour. But because I already got like not all the collectibles, but some of the collectibles in these chapters, I'm probably not going to be distracted by them while playing them, which means they're going to be shorter, which is going to be healthier for the length of the playthrough. But overall, expect each video to be at least an hour long, probably an hour and a half long, because that's how long the chapters are, basically. Also, for Bayo 3, the big change here is that there's a third faction. First it was Paradiso, then it was Inferno, Hell, and then we got what's it called? We'll see. They'll be introduced soon enough.
And what if, when all the possibilities were overlaid,
oh, and the plot is as dumb as ever, by the way. Like, it's dumber than ever. Like, even dumber. We already had time travel since Bayo 1, now we got multiverse travel in this game. And I don't believe this is the final boss. More. And this is the new type of enemy. Some people have said that they don't like this game mostly because of the story. Some also said because of the gameplay. I've been liking it a lot. Even the new character. But I haven't finished it yet, so I can't be decisive about my opinion as to why, if I prefer this game over the others or something. There is beauty in simplicity after all. So I can understand if some people still prefer Bayo 1 in terms of gameplay. It's been months since I've done this, by the way, so it's still relatively fresh in terms of gameplay here. I assume this is going to be the final battle when I get back to it in the final chapter.
And every time I thought about it, I looked up at the sky and daydreamed. What if somewhere, Some version of
So
me
which time?
is walking along through the grass just like me.
Punch! If I was using mana of a butterfly, this would be a lot
Could we
easier.
be following the same path, taking the same journey?
Jeez.
That
Yeah, his
idea
attack pattern
had its
definitely
in me
screams final
more
boss.
powerfully than any anime or sci-fi novel.
So it makes sense that you'd lose to this
Even after growing up,
boss this
still
early
believed it
on
to be
when you
true.
start playing, because you don't know the controls.
I just
Spoiler alert,
knew
Bayo's
that
gonna lose this.
someday a version of my father from some other world would appear. And pull
They don't
out
even
a
tell you how to
strawberry candy
play.
Just for me. Always used to. But the visitor from another world that appeared to me
I win.
was a nightmare that had come to crush all hope like blades of grass.
When you play as the summons, it is a lot easier than playing as actual Bayo or any of the heroic characters. Okay, it's kind of hard to tell your patterns, buddy. Usually there's a big green flash when an enemy is about to attack you, but it's actually mostly with the basic enemies that have that. For the big enemy bosses like this, you actually have to look at their attack and know when they're going to pop it out. The frame rate is not perfect, unfortunately. I would not be surprised if this game got a re-release in the next Nintendo console that fixed up the frame rate or something. I know some people would probably wish that this game would get released in Steam or something like that, because Bayo 1 did get a release on PC. But the major reason why was because Bayo 1 was made exclusively by Platinum, so they own everything. But Bayo 2 and I believe Bayo 3 as well were funded by Nintendo, so by that basically means that Nintendo owns these games in a sense.
Wrong. Having trouble running the numbers.
Wow, that was a weak punch right there, Bayo. And that was a weak kick too.
A disappointment to be human.
She can't even shoot.
Don't count me out just yet.
That was me trying to jump right there. I should probably try to move the camera a bit.
I'll be the one who decides what the truth will be.
You know, usually when we're at like 1 HP, we still can move around just normally. But this kind of form where Bayo can barely move around makes no sense in terms of gameplay. Well, she got one bullet off at least. And it didn't even matter. Christian allegories? Cracking in pieces? That weird character that we've never seen before? With someone else that we can't recognize?
This is our last world bridge.
So Bayo knows who this person is. She named her by name. This is somewhat important. And Cereza's dead. You know, probably should have started shooting before Bayonetta got turned into pieces. And now that guy is gonna get turned into pieces too. Although he's not a witch, I assume, so he's probably just gonna die normally.
Go! You know what to do.
Oh yeah, he just exploded. Wow. Sigurd? Who's this Sigurd guy? I actually have no idea. I haven't gotten that far yet into the game.
Damn it!
And there's another dead guy right behind her. We don't. This character is playable. Like, if you already know, you know. But in trailers, I believe she was shown to be playable or something. But here's the thing: we don't get to play as her until much later on. Like, I feel we should have been able to play as her, at least in the intro or something, you know. But we don't get to play as her until like the second arc of the game, in a sense. It's kind of ridiculous. And her style is completely different from the regular Bayonetta and Jean style, so it feels strange that they made you wait so long to play as her, I feel. Regardless, that was the intro. Honestly, it kind of dragged on. So let's actually play the real first chapter. Which isn't the real first chapter at all, it's the prologue. The real first chapter 1 is here. Yeah, we've got checkpoints, but we're just gonna go prologue. And now we look completely different as a Bayo. This is the new Bayo design. It's some people may not exactly enjoy, but I personally think it's okay. Manhattan. Well, the intro cutscene's gonna last a while. I'm just hoping the stuff doesn't get corrupted again or flickering. That's why I'm gonna make sure I only play an hour and a half at most from now on. Because the original first video was like 3 hours long, and I have to assume that that's what caused the footage to flicker. Either that or just Vegas not knowing how to process the thing. I have actually upgraded my Camtasia program recently, and now 2021, Camtasia 2021 used to have a lot of trouble handling projects. Like, it was very laggy for some reason. Thankfully, 2022, which I got for free, I didn't have to pay for any upgrades, it's a lot smoother. Like, it still takes a while to load the videos when you add them to the project, but actually editing it doesn't feel nearly as laggy as it used to be. So that should make video editing a lot easier for me, particularly compared to Sony Vegas. I actually don't really know if there's any purpose for me to go to Sony Vegas anymore for video editing. It just, there's no particular reason for me to do it anymore. Camtasia does 60 frames per second, and it's, well, I guess it doesn't have all forms of editing, but it allows me to slow down and accelerate a video as much as I want. And perhaps most importantly, Camtasia knows how to compress a video to a superb extent. Like, seriously, on my laptop I had this program called Clipchamp that came for free with it, I think. And it does not let you compress the video at all. It just tells you what resolution you want to make this video at. 40p, 720p, or 1080p. Also, you gotta pay for premium if you want to do 4K. Well, turns out, all things considered, it doesn't let you, it always goes for maximum quality whenever you try to do those videos. So by using Camtasia, I can make it so that the video, like, I compromise the quality a bit. There's gonna be some pixels that stay on the screen here and there, but it makes the file size like 100 times smaller than it needs to be. So very, very good for my disk space. Am I talking about boring stuff? I guess I am. I should be talking about the game specifically, but I mean, I've seen this before, haven't I? I think I'm gonna be quiet for these cutscenes from now on, unless I absolutely have something to add.
I just got this baby yesterday.
Less hot air, more gas.
Storm's coming.
He dives. Did he make? Yes! He's got it! He's got the ball!
Lousy bums. Everybody's getting screwed today. Me playing chauffeur, cause you gotta meet someone. So where are they? First the park, then the grocery store, and now you're saying you want to try the pier. Hey, you even know where this mystery guest of yours is? What the? Holy shit! The hell you do that for? Hey! Hello?
Please, someone help me. Before it's too late.
Hey, what is it? Don't tell me you got the date wrong or something.
No, it's today. And it's here.
What?
Enzo,
What the
you
hell?
wait right here.
Whoa.
Got it? Right here. Don't move one
Hey.
inch.
Jeez. All right. Hey, hey. How long do you expect me to sit here for, huh? And what am I supposed to do?
He's gonna be waiting for a long time. Bayo kind of stands out in this crowd. She's the only one with the crazy hairstyle. Bayo's clothes are always magic. Like it's her skin. Man, I wonder if this means anything, her catching the wedding bouquet.
Damn it. I know it's the same shit with her every time, but she still gets me by the short and curlies. Huh? Rain? Where'd all these clouds come from? The hell is that? Not again! Light from on high just means more holy bullshit! What the? Ooh. A girl? Where the hell did she come from? You know, this kid looks kind of familiar. Whoa! Hey!
Please, take me to her.
Do I look like a damn taxi driver? You move! Her, who?
Bayo.
Whoa!
That's
Oh yeah, this? Oh, this is just what I needed. Hey, you got the wrong idea. She just fell out of the damn sky. I got nothing to do with this kid, I swear. I just... Huh? Oh. Now what? Great. Don't tell me one of her pets got loose again. Come on! See, this is why I can't have nice little... Animals! What the hell's wrong with you? I can't even turn the wipers on, for God's sakes! Fucking unbelievable! Come on, baby! Over the bridge!
son?
Get lost, Enzo. Can't have you dying before I get my dough. Newer town, huh? And here's a friendly hello. Definitely not a regular.
I do hope you haven't forgotten my order.
It's in the truck, ready to go.
Yep. New enemy and from a new faction. The green faction. Paradiso was beige. Inferno was black reddish. And this has to go with green. Homunculi. That's the faction, I remember. So something like that, I believe. It's not Purgatorio, from what I understand. And if it is, well, we'll see. Because that's what I thought it would have been, the third faction, if it isn't. I was sure it was going to be Purgatorio, and, you know, that just wouldn't make much more sense. We actually got to see Bayo naked. Except she's got nothing. She's anime Barbie modeling or whatever. She's not really naked if you don't give her any nipples or genital details after all. So it's safe for YouTube. Or even kids show in Japan in the 90s. Although I don't think they do it anymore. I think in Japan nowadays kids shows don't let girls be naked without details like they used to in Sailor Moon. I could be wrong though. They definitely don't let children look at blood and gore anymore, like a Dragon Ball. Like a lot of us 90s kids in America thought it was so cool that Japan got these gory shows like Dragon Ball and whatever, but Japan just didn't have the regulations that we had back then. Now they do. They understand that showing kids blood and gore probably isn't a wise idea. Okay, come on. They're using extra slow attacks for some reason. And yeah, you can see that my health bar is pretty damn massive right now. For activating Witch Time, if you activate it right as they're finishing their attack, that's when you get like the longer Witch Time. Oh, what? Slow. Yeah, there's a cutscene going on. Oh, come on. I screwed up the dodging really badly. I thought it was because I wasn't very experienced, but I think it might just be because of the way the presentation of the scene is. And the fact that these guys have attacks that don't have much timing to them. And Bayo always ends up starting with weak guns that she has to replace very quickly.
More cheap toys.
And then Rodan comes over to give her the real new guns of the game. There's no cutscene QTEs in this game, like in Bayo 1, or even Bayo 2 got some, I think. Well, although they were mostly mash the button. But I don't think there's any like that in this game, except for when you're clearly doing a
Just give me my order
climax
before I
on a
lose my
monster,
cool.
like usually a boss.
Order up.
So what's so special about Bayo's guns anyway? Well, it's because her bullets in Bayo 1 had to be able to hit the Paradiso enemies, and because of that they had to like be able to go through dimensions to be able to damage them. So that's why she needs special guns. Oh, and you can sort of merge with your summon now. It's to be honest, it's a little boring when it comes to the Panther transformation because it's gone now. Now she just turns into Madama Butterfly when she needs to go quickly. Rodan drives stick, I just noticed. Is stick even a thing anymore? Drawing manually? I guess for some old-fashioned people, but I'm pretty sure any new car not meant for people who are reminiscent of the old style always has like something that's automatic, or at least semi-automatic. Anyway, our first big boss enemy. Well, it's not a big boss, it's just a heavy unit. It's big. A bit too big, actually. It's kind of hard to see what attack it's going to do when you're right up to
Then
it.
perhaps a bit of fancy dress is in order.
But let's fight it. And that's it. For the big boss enemy. Of course, there's a bunch of other enemies. Except now there's a new big boss enemy. I keep calling them big boss like they're a major boss, but I don't mean it that way. They're just big. Oh, by the way, if you think these enemy designs are bad, don't worry. For the Paradiso enemies and Inferno enemies are here too. For Inferno enemies, though, you kind of only face them in special challenge arenas, which we probably won't do, by the way. Like, there's one I've unlocked that allowed me to get all Roan as a special weapon type. I probably won't bother doing it again while going through all this footage, because it's just for a bonus. It doesn't have anything to do with the story. Yeah, so basically, no matter how many enemies you destroy here, they always keep respawning. Yeah, so this is the type of QTE we still have. No insta-death QTE like the PO1 ones. And yes, there are achievements in the middle of battle that you can do. That's I won't be going for all of them, but they exist. And the clouds of erasure it mentioned is basically like it's where the game basically stops you from going if you're going too far off the map. Now this looks more like a boss. Cumulonimbus.
Size isn't everything, you know.
Oh, come on, that hit me. Well, that was kind of normal.
I'll be gentle.
Ah! Time to finish you. Whoa. Climax. Oh, so, yeah, Gomorrah. If there's like a summon mechanic in this game where you can control your summons, but if your summons keep getting damaged, they actually go berserk and can damage you. So in a sense, you fight them that way. Please don't tell me you're gonna panic again, Gomorrah. No, actually no. It's because this enemy isn't from Paradiso, so Gomorrah has no interest in it.
That thing ain't from Paradiso. No sanctified seasoning means no deal. Better think fast, Bayonetta. Storm's a lot worse than I thought.
Yeah, so this is what they're gonna try to explain why the new mechanic exists. Because otherwise the summon could turn on you, like it did in Bayo 2.
Well, I'll be damned if it ain't the demon slave. That's one ancient art I thought was lost for good.
Well, we're gonna be seeing it a lot in this game. Lost demon art, but every iteration of Bayo is gonna use it. Also, mini game time. After loading, that is. End of tutorial. Because I already know how this works. I could also technically use summons that I'm not supposed to have right now, but you know. Oh, whoops. Also, you can't really dodge when you're just starting. When you're summoning, rather. So, just don't do that. Ideally, you cancel your summon, your demon slave summon, and then just finish the thing off. So basically, whenever you see the enemy as an attack coming, you cancel the demon, and you dodge, activate Witch Time, and then you resummon it. You can stop summoning your demon fairly quickly if you want. The only thing is that if the demon was already in the middle of an action, it will keep doing that action even if you cancel, and you can keep dodging while that happens. So, thanks to that, you can actually combo with your demon slave. Some creatures are better at being comboed with than others, by the way. Now, you'd think this would mean that the whole lore thing about having to use the demon slave to take care of these homunculi enemy means that if you face a Paradiso enemy, your demon will actually easily just attack the enemy normally. But no, that's not it at all. You have to demon slave the Paradiso enemies as well, I believe. Man, those buildings. Literally just a rectangle.
What
Well, some of them, like some of them in the distance. Obviously, the ones that are closer to your player character have a bit more definition. But there's still buildings that I'm pretty sure I could recreate in 3ds Max easily. I might need some practice if I have to use Blender, because I'm still not very proficient with it. I don't know if we're done with this chapter yet. I think we actually go all the way to fighting the major boss here. As I said, these chapters take a while. Also, Jean is here. That was not a good grip. They touched hands romantically, not for grabbing for safety, I feel. They just put the hand on the palm of the other person's hand.
Jean. We'll catch up later.
Oh, also, I probably mentioned it in my original footage, but there was a bit of controversy regarding the voice actress of Bayonetta in this game. Suffice to say, it has been replaced, but honestly can't tell the difference myself, so it's not really a big deal to me personally.
Let's go.
So yeah, this is the actual boss of the chapter.
And it's clearly been summoned. Possibly have. Perhaps our new friends can tell us a thing or two.
We are damaging that thing, however slowly. Never even thought that was an actual achievement. Attack the tentacles 5 times. I mean, it's what the game devs want you to do. The problem with the bewitchments in these chapters is that you don't really get to see them until you're done with a chapter. By the way, if you don't complete these quick time events, I don't believe it does anything. You just get additional score for completing them. So there's no like failure state, it's just to give you more score. Oh wait, this is a demon. Kraken. I mean, it makes sense. We do get this as a weapon, and John got captured again. But don't worry, it won't last an entire half of the game this time around.
Finally decided to come up for air, did you? Now, who invited you to our little cruise? Do it.
Oh, I did really. Wow, that was literally just a charge attack. How was I supposed to see that coming? Or that? Well, actually, no, that was pretty obvious. So was that. I don't know what I just jumped on, but it sure was effective. Yes, I actually am in control right now, by the way. Oh, come on. I did it too early? Seriously? I don't think there's underwater fights in this game. There were some in Bayo 2, but I don't remember any in this game. It's not like they were completely unfun in Bayo 2. I guess they just want to keep it as a Bayo 2 gimmick. That's a Madama Butterfly. And all the Madama Butterfly lookalikes are completely different characters. If you see someone who looks slightly different from Madama Butterfly, it's not Madama Butterfly in a different outfit. It's literally just a completely different demon. We had an animal transformation that would let us straight up swim in underwater. It's gone now. I didn't really deserve a platinum for that, I feel, but whatever. Yeah, that's the boss we were looking to fight, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure we fight it in this chapter. That big whale thing. What I'm saying is that this chapter might not be over yet.
Playing the Good Samaritan, Rodin. How dreadfully noble.
We gotta talk. Preferably someplace a little quieter.
Maybe this chapter is actually over. Okay, it is. We're fighting the big fish thing later. Also, the platinum score is apparently updated. You can heal mid-chapter, no punishment. That wasn't a Bayonetta 1 exclusive for some reason. I can't help but feel it makes sense. Why would you punish your players for using a healing item? Like, it won't change the fact that to get the best score, you must not get hit ever. Use Gomora's gripping bite on the Cumulon Embers. I forgot that there's a gripping bite with Gomora. I'll keep using the punch buttons, but I do believe the shoulder button makes Gomora try to like bite something. But anyway, that was the prologue. We've seen the chapter, so hope you've all enjoyed this video. I'll have a nice day. Next time, we're gonna do chapter 1, 2, and maybe 3 if it doesn't take too long. But we'll do at least 1 and 2. Bye-bye!